Okay, guys. So in the previous episode, actually had a few problems, and I had to basically reload the game back here from the starting point because I had played a little bit ahead, not too much. We can catch up the time, but yeah. So some things I did off screen was I equipped our saddlebag, so now we can hold 130 pounds of weight. So yeah, we're not even close to filling that up. Um, Previously, I was going to do a contract, but actually, I'm thinking of just uh, basically just doing these main quests or the secondary quests because the way the leveling system works in this game and the way the XP is given, the closer you are to the level, the more XP you get for that quest. Most RPGs have a set set XP amount, so like if a quest says it's going to give you 120,000, well, that's really high, but let's just use it. Then it'll always give you that. But the higher you get in this game, say if I came down to this invitation with Kara Metz quest at level 20, it'd give me like 2 XP, and you'd literally miss out on the XP that you could have got, and you're just shit out of luck. So yeah, I think since we've been going down the Kira route, let's go finish her quest lines, um, and let's go help her out. So before we go, I'm just going to reset my little armor and sword buffs.
One fucked up face.
And let me actually check my armor durability to see if everything's okay. Yeah, we topped that off in the previous episode. So let's go.
What did I do to the
Fuck's on a lot of you.
So you guys better get used to this trek because every time we come back here, we're always gonna have to run our ass from that bridge all the way up there and back. There's mods on the PC version if you have it. There you can put your spawn beacon. I mean, your a little too much Battlefield. Put your fast travel point way up there since that's mostly where you're gonna be going. All right, let's see what this trader has.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
Pretty sure he has some Gwent cards for us to buy. Yep, he does. From the Nilfgaardian Empire. So we'll keep that.
Farewell.
Oh, yeah, before we go, I'll steal everything in this house. Give me that food, boy. Oh. Yeah, right in front of your kid, son. I don't want to talk to you again. I can't look you in the face now. I already committed a crime. I feel bad. This atmosphere, son. Alright, so Kira's at our hut, so you know what, we're just gonna hit a fast travel off. I mean, it's not that far. Yeah, you know what? Let's just ride there. Roach, you have to spawn in the shittiest places. Just oh my god.
Come on, Roach.
Roach is the worst animal in any game ever. 5 playthroughs in, I still don't like the motherfucker. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do the quests as we reach the level. That way we'll maximize the amount of XP we get, and we can just like switch it up by doing different things instead of just blowing through the main quest line. There's a group of bandits. I ain't got time for that shit. So let's just cut through here and get to Kira's house.
Hey there.
Alrighty. Notice that green glow? She's doing something in there. Let's go see what she's doing.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Let's buy something from her.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Okay. Let me check my alchemy tree. Let's see if she has enough items for killer whale. Oh damn, she has a lot of good stuff. Oh yeah, here's one of the things we can use down the line if we ever want to change our build. You can do this at any time if you buy one. It'll return all your ability points, and you can redistribute them any way you want if you just want to craft a new build. Like say if we made a tank build and went down like the bear school route, and we had like heavy armor, and we're just like, you know what, this is too overpowered. We could redistribute our points, go craft some cat skull armor, and go down the combat tree route, just like that. You don't even have to start a new game, and it's very useful. And yeah, here's all the rune stones we'll be able to put in our swords, and the glyphs that we'll be able to put in our armor. We're not going to be using those right now because we don't have any armor that we're going to keep. So let's see if she has. Damn, she doesn't have anything to craft killer whale. Draconoid oil, huh? I mean, we can find the Draconoid oil, but you know what? It's only 50 crowns. Let's just buy it right now. What else does she have? Q-Birth. We'll just find that later. That's not something we need. So Draconoid oil, we need Ergot Seeds. I'm pretty sure she has enough of those. Yeah, one thing you guys will notice is the more you'll see in the inventories, the longer it'll take to load. There's really no way to bypass that. That's just how the game is. But for now, since we don't have much stuff, it'll work faster. Let's craft some Draconoid oil because we really are going to need that. Well, let's see if we can craft some Ducal water too. Sorry about that. I guess they had an update for Battlefield. Yep, she has some Ducal water. We only need one more of those. So if you're wondering why I'm so like quick to spend crowns, it's because I know that we're gonna make the money back tenfold. Like money's not gonna be an issue. It's only gonna be somewhat of an issue early on. But we're gonna be golden later. So yeah, that's about it for that. And so let's ask her some questions.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know
Lost
you were
souls?
interested in that kind of magic.
There's
Bruh.
nothing wrong with it.
Camp life, bruh.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
I managed to. But while on the island, I did sense something strange. How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serag, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Try to butter me up.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use, provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before
There's
I
a
go.
little lore there.
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you
Geralt,
discover
you
on
sensitive
Fyke Isle.
motherfucker.
Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Carol has a little soft spot. A little sensitive motherfucker. Calm that down. Alright, let's activate the quest. They're full of mice. Yeah, we're not gonna use our boat, we're just gonna fast travel there. Save us some
Not
time.
so fast, Roach.
Get off, Roach. Yeah, this will save us a lot of time. The fate of individual characters and at times entire communities depends on the choices you make.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke
That's
already.
bull. We heard her loud and clear, Geralt.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Sorry, we're breaking up. Alright, so we gotta fight a water hag right now. Make sure I got my dancing star on. Thunderbolt. Taunting oil. Let's get it. 6 water hag. Throw something at me, I throw something at you. What the fuck? They just don't want to chill with the glitches today, do they? Not on my watch. Oh, she actually hit me. Yeah, so water hags are pretty fucking easy once you know what they do.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
Alright, let's check out our magic lamp and see if there's any. So I don't know why these bees just stay here like that, but we can just disperse them. Let's see if there's any items we can pick up. Oh, we got Hangman's Venom. Let's see if we can actually craft that. That's basically the only oil you can use against humans. Yeah, we can. And that'll work against humans and dogs and bears and all that type of stuff. Well, actually, I don't think it'll work against bears and dogs. That's beast oil, actually. Insect oil. Insectoid oil. Yeah, insectoids are big-ass fucking insects that we're going to have to fight. Let's try to craft that too, actually. Yep, just enough for it. Alright, so I know there's some ghosts we can see down here, so let's go try to find them. And it'll actually give us a little bit of XP. Yeah, there's one right there. And this will just uncover like some of the little things that happened here. We'll figure out. We'll be able to piece it together.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So, burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Alright, so we got a man named Millie. What his mom was thinking. Anything over here we can look at? There might be something over here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was a good find right there. Hopefully by the time we're able to craft something, we'll have gathered enough stuff. I've never actually took the time to check out what's up here. Okay, not much. So let's head into the house so you can see this pathetic display of trying to scare you.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and a daughter. To the top!
The place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Scared of rats. What's this?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Nothing to take here. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty dark in here, but I'll try to use the magic lamp just to lighten it up a bit. Won't go through the trouble of using cat.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Yeah, see, they try to fucking make it scary. Like, come on now. You see. It might be the worst attempt to scare you in a game ever, besides that one thing in Final Fantasy 15.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Hey, that'd be actually cool if this would get us a level up, actually. Got a long sword. Cotton. Ooh. Anything of interest right here? Nope. Let's make our way upstairs. Yeah, sorry if it's so dark.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
My lord. There's nothing of value down here, so let's continue upwards. There they go with the fucking futile attempt of scaring us again.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Anything to pick up in here? Yeah, look at that on the ground. That's not a glitch there. They're doing that on purpose. I'm so scared. It's out here. Oh, it started raining. That actually looks cool. Oh, this will help us out a lot. Let's See if there's anything over here. Nope. Check what's in here. Some more loot. Ooh. Alright, let's check those pants. It's a little bit better. But, I think the little bonuses we have under the armor, for the current ones we have are better, so just keep the ones we have. I mean, 1 point of, armor isn't gonna make any difference, really. There they go with the noises. Dark steel plate. Yeah, we're gonna need that. I'm gonna try to be careful and not fucking fall and die. You know, I wouldn't trust sleeping up on these higher areas. Oh, I'm so scared.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Here's some crying.
Looks like a laboratory.
And we reached level 6.
Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
That's fucking savage.
Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Gotta calm down, motherfucker.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember. And want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
So we got our bones. Let's use this opportunity to look around the room. That's the potion vial she took. so those are notes of his experiments. Looked like he was experimenting on humans.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
I've got another decoction. That'll do us good. Now let's head up even higher.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
This motherfucking place is savage. Alright, so here's something a little dangerous we're gonna do. I know there's a chest out here, and yeah. So you already know how flaky this game's controls can be. Oh, we got Ogroid oil. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do that. It's cursed oil. Alright, let's turn around slowly. Alright, we're safe. Alright, so now we gotta go find Graham. So I'm just gonna make my way down. I'm not gonna pull out the lamp. Just bear with me. Just get out of here as fast as I can. Just push it out. Make sure I don't fall. Just keep going. Oh no, this is the entrance. Maybe it is. Ah, yeah. This is where we first start out. And the door's over here. Let's move out of here. So we're gonna fast travel and we're going to see if we can get closest to, I think the village is called Orton, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so let's just fast travel here and then travel to Orton. Once we're done, I'm gonna allocate my points to the abilities, and we're gonna get either I'm gonna get 2 alchemy abilities, or I'm gonna put all the points in one, and you'll see why. Okay, so since yeah, so since these mutagens right here, like the Wraith mutagen, is linked to vitality, if I were to say get heightened tolerance and acquired tolerance, I could put 2 of them right here, and we'd get a boost in vitality, which could help us out. Or I could just wait until we unlock that, which will be at level 9, and we could put one over there. But for now, since we don't have any blue mutagens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Delusion, and I'm going to put Delusion right over here. And basically I'm going to put all the points I have in the heightened tolerance, because we're going to max that out. So yeah, as you can see, if you look at the next level part, the next level will increase our overdose threshold to 90%, and it'll also increase our potion duration, and that's what we're really gonna want. So let's get to 3 out of that, and so now the next level will give us 20%, and it'll take us from 75% to 95. And so watch, when we put this right here, we're gonna get an increase in vitality versus up to 100. So yeah. So now we'll be able to take more potions without getting really close to the toxicity threshold, and then start losing health. So just to test it out, I'm gonna just use a bunch of potions right now. Let's see, I can take a bunch, and it's gonna take us longer to get to the top. So that's that. And you can see we're this high, but we're not losing any vitality, which previously, before that, we would have. So let's just meditate and get it back. Let's call in Roach and head to Orton. items here. Oh yeah, there's actually a quest over here, I think. Ooh, let's see. Come on.
Run, Roach.
Someone placed an illusion here.
You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
Alright, let's talk to him.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you've to stand before the altar and cry out, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Alright, let's check the level of this quest. Oh yeah, we can do this.